What's going on there, YouTube?
VapingwithTwisted420 has returned.
That's right, people, we are back. We are back, and it is motherfucking Monday. Cyber Monday, in fact. Everybody have a good turkey weekend, the holiday. I know I missed a couple videos last week, but it's all good in the proverbial hood because I'm back today with a double feature. That's right, people. We are putting up a review of 2 RTAs today, and the first one up is the Geekvape Zeus leak-proof RTA. Now, many of you are familiar with this Addy at this point, and I get it, okay? I've had this thing for like a month. I was like, man, I gotta do a video on this thing. But I gotta tell you, people, within that month, I have had an opportunity to test this guy out. It says it's leak-proof. That's what it says. It says it's leak-proof, so I had to know if it was true. That's a bold claim. And I gotta say, looking at when I opened it up and started looking, I was like, holy shit, what is going on here? Maybe it is leak proof. There's a lot of shit happening within here. But before we move on, people, I'm having a Cyber Monday sale on my not too shabby website. It's gonna last for a week. The code is CM2017. You get 55% off everything on the site. And I am rocking some not too shabby juice in here right now. And it's vaping nice. I gotta tell you something about this RTA right here, people. The flavor, I'm gonna tell you right now. Single coil, what's up with it? Everybody's doing single coils now. Single coil a new thing? Is that the hotness right now? I'm fine with it because, you know, if you know how to build, you can do anything with these things, you know what I mean? But what this is a 25 millimeter diameter, single coil, 4 mil capacity RTA. It's got top fill and a very, very unique deck, as well as top airflow that is adjustable. Now, this thing's leak-proof, people. I heard it. I saw it. I left this thing sitting upside down overnight. Left it sitting upside down overnight. Nothing. I left it sitting on its side overnight. Sitting on its side. Nothing. And I expected when I came back to pick this thing up, I was gonna get like some gurgling or something. You know, I figured the coil would be super flooded. But nope, I picked the son of a bitch back up and it's vaping fine. I am impressed by that. But the first thing I said, the flavor. Oh, let me, hold on. Give me just a sec. It's great. Okay, people, first up, let's discuss packaging. You can see your Addy right there as soon as you look at it. You open that thing up, you pull back a flap and you got some goodies. You get a nice little 3-way tool to do your undoing and doings. You get a bag full of goodies, including 2 coils, which I have been using one of those coils the entire time I've been using this Addy. You get some extra O-rings and seals and things like that. You're also gonna get a couple of tips. You get a 510 and an 810 drip tip, okay? You're also gonna receive an extra glass, all right? And you do have a nice manual, very well illustrated, all colorful and stuff. Now, this tank right here, it's interesting. It's got this kind of a media blasted finish, and I think it looks very nice. I've always liked media blasted finishes, and I don't see why people don't do them more often. I just don't. I don't know why they don't. It's a good looking tank though. It's good looking. I like the Zeus logo on the side. I like the cutouts for the Zeus logo. I think it's a really handsome RTA to begin things with. And I don't know if I mentioned, but you can get this thing in a multitude of colors, finishes, shall I say, and it sells for about 34 bucks online. Holy shit, I fucking forgot some of the most important stuff. It's Monday though, it's fine, this will be fine. But yeah, looking at this tank is pretty cool. The tip that comes with it, it covers up this little lip. And I like that. I like that it covers up this lip. But when you're rocking an 810 or a 510, you're gonna have that little lip sitting up. But I like this big tip that covers up the lip. That's why I keep it on there. I think it's pretty neato. Got an O-ring inside there, all cool. This top feels pretty cool too, man. You got these notches and these seals, right? All you do is turn this bitch once, bam, pop it open. It's really, really easy. And then you got a couple of slots to throw some liquid into. But yeah, it's really, really simple. One turn, bam. Turn it back down, bam. Pop that bitch back on, it's good to go. Okay, now you see the airflow up top. It is adjustable. You can remove the ring. Everything's notched, so it does stop back and forth. Everything's good there. Now this deck, let's talk about this fucking deck, people. For one, it's a postless deck. Really, really easy to get a coil in there. The airflow, they call it 3D airflow. You got 2 airflow levels on the side. You got this cheese grate situation, right? Then below that, you got 2 oval airflow slots. And then you're also gonna be pulling airflow from the center of the coil. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, those 2 airflow slots, they go into these little channels up inside the middle of the chimney. And what that does is it sets it up for no leaking. You got airflow that comes up and then out to the side. The coil and the wick, everything is contained. You got huge wicking channels on this deck, by the way. Now they include 3mm diameter coils, and that is what I used in here, but you got to put a bunch of cotton in there. You got to make sure, because those wicking channels are ginormous. You got to put a shit ton. You probably want to put a bigger coil, like a 3.5 or 4mm or something. You probably want a bigger coil to put bigger cotton. I was able to make it work with the stock coils just by putting a shit ton of cotton, but everybody knows, as per usual, my fluff game is second to none, and unfortunately I can't illustrate it here for you because it is still G14 classified. I apologize, people. We'll try to work through this, but yeah, you get your fluff game down, you don't have to worry. You can still work with a 3mm coil. Get your fluff game down, get your wick in those channels. You can kind of tuck them there, but I like to put some juice on there, get them all lubricated and saturated. Super duper easy, man. It's super duper easy to wick and build. That's one thing that I also love about it. That's another thing I like. It's super easy to set up, right? So once you got it set up, man, that's it. You don't have to worry about anything. You just keep top filling it. I've probably ran about a good 15, 20 tanks through here, and I'm still on the same coil. I'm still on the same cotton, actually. It's been working fine, man. I haven't had any issues, no leaking. I haven't got any dry hits. It's been wicking fine. Everything's been great. Let me have a couple tugs real quick. Airflow is super duper smooth. I think that's that cheese grate action in there. Just as smooth as butter, man. Smooth as butter. Flavor's on point. I'm just watching bubbles rise. It wicks, no issue. And it doesn't fucking leak, man. That's one thing I always didn't like about, well, not all RTAs, but you know, if you wick them and build them, for the most part, they do fine. But when you're out and about, let's say I'm on a road trip, I'm going to a vape expo, right? I'm going from outside one temperature, in the car one temperature, back outside into a vape expo. The thing's getting handled, thrown around. RTAs can leak under those conditions, but this bitch right here, it's not gonna leak. So this is a go anywhere RTA, I guess you could say. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Overall, I like it. Let's discuss pros and cons. I think I've discussed them at length, but let's just, for the sake of doing it, let's just say fucking easy to build, doesn't leak, flavors on point, airflow's on point. Okay, you got a few different finishes you can get it in. The only con I would have to give this bitch is that it doesn't allow me to summon lightning bolts. That's the only con I have for Zeus. Other than that, man, this is a fucking awesome RTA, but I'm sure you know that by now. It vapes really, really nice, and it doesn't leak. Geekvape did some good stuff here. I think their GM, Justin, designed this. Holy shit, you really thought outside the box on this one. That's fucking crazy, but it works. It really works. Oh yeah, the stock coil, I don't know if I mentioned, but the stock coil, it comes out to a 0.33 when you do a single coil with it, which that's the only thing you can do with it. And I've been vaping it at 50 watts and I'm fine. That might be why the cotton and everything's lasting a while too. I'm not going super hard on it, but 50 watts, single coil, 0.33, it's been great. Yeah, oh, it's good. It's really, really good. A great RTA right here, people. Really, really great RTA, and that's what I got for you. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go look around, take care, and I don't give a shit. But I did tell you, and I think we all know that it has to be worth something, and it really, truly does. So really, folks, with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Remember, doesn't matter what the fuck you're vaping on, long as you're not on them stinkies. That's what counts. And last but not least, you stay sexy, YouTube. Me and the Zeus RTA, we're out. Vaping saves more lives than Greek mythology.